Hi, Cynthia here. Today I'm going to show you how to make this really sweet card. It's a great card to put a gift certificate in or a family photo. It opens up to look like a waterfall. You can insert a gift card or that special family photo. Whoops. It up and wrap it up in its belly band. Okay, let's get started. First, you'll need a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. I've chosen cherry cobbler, and I have already trimmed it down to 10 inches by 12 inches. Okay, then I am going to cut it on the 12-inch side down to two pieces at 5.5 inches by 10 inches. And then I want to cut these pieces on an angle, so I am going to measure up on the one end 2.5 inches. Let's put a pencil mark there, and 2.5 inches on this side. And then I am going to cut these at an angle in the paper cutter. So I'm going to line up my pencil mark and the very corner, far corner of that paper. So we have a nice straight cut. So I have one on an angle, and then the next one I will do the same thing. Line up my pencil mark, which is one here somewhere. There we go. With the corner of the card. Okay, pencil mark, corner lined up, and cut. Okay, then I'm going to score each piece. I'm going to lay flat end, 5.5 inch side in the far corner. And I'm going to score at 4 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches. And I'm going to do that for each piece of cardstock. 4 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches. So we're going to end up the cards looking like this. So I'm going to take the first score and fold in on each side. Use my bone folder to burnish it. And then I am going to glue to the middle. Glue down each side. And I am going to put them this way so I get a good flat edge. On my cardstock. Okay, so then we're going to follow, we've folded one in, we're going to fold this edge out and this edge in. Same on the other side. Out and in. So we have the basic. Okay. Next step, I'm using the Season of Style designer paper, and I've chosen two different patterns to decorate my card with. So this piece measures 5.5 by 3 7/8 inches. And that is going into the middle of my card. And I'm simply going to use my paper snips to trim this off. And like so. Okay, and then I'm going to alternate each design. So the tallest design that I need, each of these strips is 1 7/8 inches wide. So we have 1 7/8 inches by 4 1/4 inches, 1 7/8 inches by 3 3/4 inches, and 1 7/8 inches by 3 1/4 inches. And I'm going to glue all those like this to the inside of the card. So when I'm done, the inside looks like this, and then I'm going to do exactly the same with the remaining pieces on the back of my card, leaving the middle blank. Next step, cut a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock to 1 1/4 inches wide by 3 7/8 inches. Contrasting designer paper from Season of Style, 1 inch by 3 7/8. And that will be glued together to put in the middle of my card. Leaving a nice border. Okay, and to put this in the middle to leave a pocket, I'm going to put a strip of sticky strip to make sure it holds just on 3 sides, so it will form a pocket. And lining it up with the exact bottom edge of the piece. Like so. Okay, so you have one side open to slip your gift certificate into. Next step is to make the belly band. So I have a strip of matching cardstock cut 1 1/4 inches wide to 10 inches long. And what I am going to do is fold up my card, lay the cardstock across the center, and then fold it so I get a nice edge here on each side, so my belly band will slide on and off more easily. Okay, and then on the back, I've placed a strip of sticky strip on the outside end, and then I'm going to place a strip on the inside end. Glue this together. So I have a nice straight glued together belly band. Just going to trim this edge, it's a little rough. Okay, next step is a piece of 10 inches long of the 1 inch wide cherry cobbler gross grain that's in the holiday catalog. And I am simply going to run a strip of sticky strip down the middle. I like this stuff. It makes sure things stay stuck where they're supposed to be. And then very carefully remove the double side, which is sometimes a bit of a challenge with ribbon. Okay. There we go. And I am going to place it in the middle. my belly band. Oops. Did I say this stuff is extra sticky? Okay, and just run it around and then overlap my ends. Okay, there's the belly band all ready to go. And then this card needs a sweet label. So I am using the Got Mistletoe stamp from the Very Merry Tag set that's in the holiday catalog. And I am going to color this with markers because I want a two-tone color for my label. When you're coloring onto a stamp with your markers, you get much easier coverage if you use the flat side of your marker. And then I used Old Olive for the sprigs of mistletoe, and I am using Cherry Cobbler for the rest. So, give it a huff. A huff re-moistens the ink. Have it. And I'm going to punch it out with the wide oval punch. This is the old style punch. It still works well, so I'm not replacing it yet. And a small piece of sticky strip down the middle of this cute label. Put it in the middle of my belly band, and we are good to go. There we have it. This one done in Cherry Cobbler and Season of Style. And I also did one using the Winter Frost designer paper and the Coastal Cabana cardstock. There you have it. Enjoy.